Let's go after that Duke game. I know we didn't end the season how we wanted to, but it was still a successful season. We definitely going bowling. But look, SMU is hosting a playoff game against Penn State. So Gio Dunn and them actually made it to the playoffs with Gio Dunn in his first year. We ended up finishing the season as the 22nd ranked team after that triple overtime. But look, we got a new offensive coordinator. Hey, clap it up for Mike. We done brought Mike Yurimovich in the building. I'm saying I think he's gonna do great things as offensive coordinator. I feel like our offense didn't maximize its potential last year, and we could really maximize its potential this year. But SMU pack is in the air. It's super gas. They lose at home. Geo done. Can't get it done in the big game. I ain't gonna lie. We was hate watching as Delaware fans, but we do gotta clap it up. He did actually have a good game. 176 rating, 295, 3 touchdowns.
Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina. Bank of America Stadium as a couple teams square off in a game that is often filled with hijinks and fun. The Duke's Mayo Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Let's go. We live from the Duke's Mayo Bowl. Let's get it. I know we lost to Duke in quadruple overtime to end our playoff chances, but we actually got in a pretty decent bowl game. I had to admit, let's go ahead and put on our performance, see what we could do with this new offensive coordinator. We're already throwing it. Damn, who is number 80? He get a full steam ahead, and he already get 25 yards off a first pickup. First down hands. Hold on, I like that move. Why was he not getting more playing time at the end of the year? Number 80 already making a difference. Know what I'm saying? He probably was waiting for the bowl game to get his chance to shine. Boy tries to scramble, tries to make something happen, but he runs right into a sack. But yeah, hey, number 80, this is why I like bowl games, even though sometimes bowl games is boring because they really don't have no meaning no more. Sometimes bowl games could mean something. We can find a different offense. In our case, we got a different OC, so we really trying to see what we could really do with this different OC. What different looks is he bringing to the table? Know what I'm saying? Let's see if he can help me out. I just throw it up and hold on, he get back to the ball. He caught that? Touchdown Hens. I hope they don't review that, but that was a crazy ass catch. And let the games begin in this bowl game. I ain't gonna lie, boy was improvising with the best of them on that scramble. Just throws it up, gets popped, and throws a dime to Handy. He was able to get forward progress, and that's a touchdown. Hens get on the board first. They trying to make a statement in this bowl game. They mad about not making the college football playoff, so we going to make a statement in this bowl game. Let's see. Canada ain't got no touches right now. We just waiting. Hold on. He's open. There's nobody there. Wait a sec. Ooh, that was almost picked off. He threw it too hard. He overthrew him just a little bit. Next time we got to throw it to him a little bit earlier in that situation. Let's do the play action. I usually don't do this play because our O-line can't hold up. But this time, boy has the middle of the field. Able to do what he wants on that run. Let's go ahead. I ain't going to lie. We're going to try out some new offensive plays. Want to see what we can get for New Year because we really retaining most of our players. We should be able to. I don't want to jinx it, but we should be able to retain most of our players. We got a fairly young squad. Boyd should be going into his senior year, so we should be bringing back a lot of production. But look, Canada getting a move. If he would have got a block, he would have went farther. Gets a couple yards out of that. Let's do the screen to Handy real quick. See what Handy can do. Handy has really taken over as the backup running back, especially with Nordine gone, and Handy might have a clear pathway to the end zone. If Dude wasn't able to get back, we might have had a clear pathway to the end zone. Or one of our guards is hurt, but that don't matter. We might just sub him out. It's a bowl game anyway. We're not trying our hardest. We really just seeing what this offense can provide. Handy, hold on, showing off a little bit, showing some of the athleticism. We could actually have a dual running back threat. If we could develop Handy, we could be like Notre Dame with Price and Love. And he might become the Price, and the candidate might become Jeremiah Love, how Jeremiah Love is in that system. But let's go ahead. I like how the offense is rolling. Now Nordine. Is that Nordine? Man, we haven't seen Nordine since episode like 25. Goodness. We ain't seen him in forever. I didn't even know he was on the team anymore. Goodness. He's been injured forever, but what speed option to perfection. I almost thought that could have been a fumble. But Nordine might get some more touches because Canada just went out with an injury. And I really wonder if we can still get that redshirt year for Canada. He only played in a couple. I mean, he did play in a good amount of games. I wonder if we can still get that redshirt year. He didn't play at the beginning of the year. And really, I wonder if we shut him down in this game. Will they count this game? They probably will. So really, we shouldn't have even played him this game if we wanted a chance to get his redshirt year. But we going for it on fourth. Throw it, and that was a bad play. Nebraska swat that down. They wasn't going this time. They didn't want to go down 2 possessions. But we get the ball back in a kind of weird field position. But I think Carl Cross, reliable tight end, he might come through. Wait a second, boy, might have a running lane. He could just, he want to go up. He want to go up with him. He ain't trying to slide. He said forget the slide. He goes up with a Superman dive. That's the type of grittiness we need on this team. Hey, boy, set an example. He's only a transfer portal quarterback, but he already knows the core values of what it becomes to become a Hen. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be in this building, that's what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? Grittiness like that, we play tough. You know what I'm saying? We the Hens for sure. And damn, that got swatted away. Delaware has been limited in the pass game a little bit with our quarterback, so we really able to make up for that with the type of plays that we've been calling. We've really been catering his strengths. We don't want him to do too much with the ball, because when he does too much, we throw too many picks. But wait a second, I'm thinking he get hit again, too much pressure, and we're going to have to put it on the good foot. You know what I'm saying? They finally get into the quarterback. We got to do something about that. We got to make some adjustments. We definitely got to make some adjustments. Let's make sure there's no voodoo magic on the punt return. And our defense been holding up. Let's see if they can hold up again. They only give up a field goal. We have a chance to get us some points right here on the 2-minute drive. Let's see. I really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a candidate. He back in the game. He get a couple yards. Let's see if we can run a play action, if they can hold up for a play action. Or we can run this wheel to candidate. Or even a fade to Bogger. We got a lot of options. We got Willie too. But I'm going to just run it with Boyd. Boyd get a couple of yards and he not going on the ground without a fight. I ain't going to lie. Boyd, 4 rushes, 40 yards. Hey, if we was able to do that more in the regular season, that's really what we should have did. Instead of having him throw the ball as much, we really should have catered to his strength. And that was a dot, though. Goodness, Carl Cross paid the price for that dot, but he still caught it. Hey, that's a helmet sticker right there. Great catch. And we might have a chance to get some points before the half. We're rolling right now. Let's see who we can find open. I throw it right to wide open to my main target, Willie. First down, Hens. We trying to get some points before the half. Willie's been really one of the best wide receivers in the country, and I ain't gonna lie, he's had a great junior year for sure. I'm looking. I can't find nobody. We're going to throw it out. But Willie, he came into the program as a 3-star. We've been very proud of his development, man. Came into the program as a 3-star. He's risen as one of the best receivers in the country. I hope we can retain him for another year. I hope nobody try to pouch him in the transfer portal. And I hope that he don't call it quits and just go to the NFL, because he really already has that draft stock. But let's settle for 3 right here. The kick is, oh my God. Special teams has not been a bright suit in my Dynasty career for the Hens, and I ain't gonna lie, we continue to struggle with the special teams unit. We got to get some new kickers. We got to get some new placeholders, man. This special team unit is trash. It's been abysmal, super abysmal, overly abysmal, but we got to go ahead and put that in the past. We got to get some points right here. We got to let it fly. We got to trust in the offense. We got to trust in this new coordinator, too. I think he might know what he's doing. I did some background check on him. I made sure that he had a decent reputation, and it looked like he's not playing no games. But he's definitely a lot more aggressive than our old offensive coordinator. So we're going to be dialing it up. You know what I'm saying? We're going to really Be playing to our strengths. Let's go ahead. I'm trying to step up in the pocket and I meet a rusher. I meet an attacker. They get to the quarterback. Nebraska looking like old school Nebraska, looking like 90s and 80s Nebraska on that play. But let's go ahead. We got another chance, a third down completion, and that's why he actually caught that. I'm really going to go for it. You know what? Let's go for it, man. We don't got nothing to lose. It's a bowl game. And we was really trying to make a statement anyway. We want to play more aggressive. I told y'all we want to play more aggressive. First down, Hens. Y'all know the roll call. First down, Hens. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. Let's see if we can get Boyd on some of these RPO runs. Handy making a couple moves. Okay. All right. I ain't going to lie. And for this to be a bowl game, both teams is playing fairly aggressive. Know what I'm saying? It's definitely been a hard-fought game. Know what I'm saying? Nobody's not trying to not get the Duke's Mayo, but look at the RPO treatment. Know what I'm saying? The whole right side just collapsed for Nebraska when we almost get close to a first down. But I don't want the celebration that they do on the Mayo Bowl. I guess that you supposed to throw Mayo on your coach. If I was the coach, I wouldn't go for that. You know how disgusting Mayo would be, especially if it gets on your clothes for a while? Like, nah. Mayo is not it. It's like it's made out of eggs and all type of stuff that expires. You don't want mayo just all over you. I wouldn't want the celebration. I would want to just get the trophy. But let's go ahead. Let's focus on the game. We have a fourth down, but he throws it to Bogger wide open. I almost thought he overthrew him, but he caught up to the ball. Let the band play Hens. Let's go. Ring the alarms. Let the band play Hens. Bogger. I ain't gonna lie, since he came in, he's almost reminded me of Willie in his younger years when he came in. He's playing the same role too. He's in the slot now, and he's been able to produce. He's been able to rack up the stats in the slot. But let's go ahead. Let's keep it going. Know what I'm saying? We really playing to boy suits right now, and he just throws it up. Who is he feeling like? Head tap. Head tap of the year. Let the band play Hens. Who is this 80 character and why is he coming off the bench clowning like this? The Hens get a crazy head tap. Head tap, stupid. Matt McKinley leaving his mark on the game. Look at Boyd looking like Brady. Throwing on the runs straight to a head tap. Hey, the Hens are just playing around in this game. And it's working to perfection. The bowl game is really open the Hens offense off, and they really trying to make a statement. They're trying to release the anger that they had for not making the college football playoffs, and really from losing that Duke game. That Duke game was definitely an emotional drainer, and I know they was trying to steer them back into the right direction after losing such a heartbreaker like that at the end of the year. But boy, rolling out into the right, he gonna get a couple yards, 3rd and 2. But the Hens, they playing with some new swagger now. New offensive coordinator now. Bowl game might be a testament to what we going to see in the next season. But I'll just throw it. And that was the first stupid decision by Boyd. He did not need to do that. Did not need to do that at all. We was getting way too crazy. We was doing way too much. We had to calm it down. Nebraska, that was a good pick on their end. We was lacking, but luckily our defense is playing lights out right now, and we get the ball right back. Shout out to the defense. They also trying to make a statement in this game, and Boyd got the ball back in his hands. Let's see what he could do with it. We do the draw, and that's blown up, man. The offensive line, even though we might get out of this Duke's Mayo game with a win, we still need to do some improvements on the offensive line. I'm not satisfied with that area of the team, and we just throw a bomb. He almost caught up to that too. These offensive line injuries is just racking up. That's also part of the problem. Offensive line cannot stay healthy, and they're just not good whatsoever. And that's another testament to how trash our offensive line has been. The whole left side absolutely gets blown away, and nobody on that left side even gives an effort to try to block for the quarterback. But let's go ahead, kick it off. It's about to be game. I put some backspin on that point. You know what I'm saying? This should be game, man. I think we should just run it out. Or should we let it fly one more time? You know, it's a bowl game. We don't got to play by the same set of rules. Canada ain't really been able to get going in this game at all. Only 13 yards. Probably his worst game, but we really kind of shut him down. He was dealing with injuries. So we'll give them a pass on this one. We're preserving them for next year. Really, we shouldn't have even played them in this game. We should have just had Handy and Nordine go ahead get their runs in. You know what I'm saying? Handy kind of showed a lot in this game, though. He actually had a pretty decent game. Ever since Canada came into the picture, he didn't want to have a couple decent games. He saw that his starting spot was pretty much about to get took, and look at them. He just runs down Canada. No, we not settling for the field goal. We gonna want to run up the numbers. I'm trying to run up the numbers in the bowl game. We still mad about not making the college football playoffs. Canada gets enough for the first. Let's go. We trying to get one more score. We trying to really make a point that we should have. Actually, no, I'm not mad that we didn't get in, but we just mad about how our season ended for real. We definitely didn't deserve to get in after losing that game. That was a must-win game, and he should have caught up to it. But no, we just mad about how we ended the season off for real. Trying to make a statement in this game, trying to get some more momentum for next year. And I feel confident with the new offensive coordinator that we're going to get it done. And really, we got a couple new weapons, too, that I ain't even know about. Number 80, trying to make a case for a starting bid. He done had a crazy day, too. He had one juke move. They had the coaches out on the field. Know what I'm saying? And we going to have an easy let the band play. Punctuates a dominant win for the Delaware Blue Hens, making a statement in the Duke's Mayo Bowl game. Know what I'm saying? And this was a Big Ten foe, too. This was not no easy cupcake bowl game matchup that we had. We was able to handle business, and I think this is in Charlotte, but we was able to handle business in Charlotte for real. Willie had him a game. Boyd had a good game, too, besides that pick. And we was really rolling. Defense put it together. Even though Canada ain't have a good game, he was kind of injured. Everybody was doing their thing. And this is how you finish off a season. We really wanted to make it to the playoffs this year, but the future is super bright with this young Hens squad. The young Hens going to have next soon. And really not even next, they're going to have now soon. But know what I'm saying? We believe in the young core, and I think they're going to get it done. Between Canada, we got Barger. Hopefully Willie come back. Know what I'm saying? And Boyd, he has to come back for his senior season. I hope he comes back for sure. And we also got a 4-star quarterback recruit coming too. So it's a lot of good things for the Blue Hens in the future. We needed this type of monumental ACC season to build off of. Let's see what we got going. Let's see, this is the end of the season. Let's see who wins the actual national championship. You saw SMU lost to Penn State, but Oregon is y'all national champion. It's 2028, the 2028 national champion Duckies finally get over the hump, finally win a natty. But I'm going to see y'all in the next season. Let's go.